Hi, my name is Adrian, and today I'm going to be covering the athlete story of Adrian Peterson, who's the athlete I admire the most. He currently plays at the NFL level, and he plays for the Minnesota Vikings. What a lot of people don't know, though, is what it took for him to get there to the NFL level in the first place. He was born in March 21, 1985 in Palestine, Texas. He is the son of Nelson Peterson and Bonita Jackson Peterson, which both were actually collegiate star athletes, and the other one was a high school athlete. So he was destined for an athletic career, as you can already imagine. But at the age of 7, Peterson was faced with his first post-traumatic stress situation where he watched his older brother Brian get killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. 6 years later, at the age of 13, Peterson is once again faced with another situation where he loses his dad now. He loses his dad as he is sent to prison because he was arrested for money laundering in a drug case. So at this point in time, Peterson was already a troubled child. He was already going with a lot of anger issues, and his mom actually helped him out through that by making him join the sport of football. So Peterson, in essence, did join the sport of football, and once he did, he immediately became a star athlete. Colleges were automatically wanting him to recruit him at such a young age because he was an internet sensation when he was on the field. Finally, he agrees to play at the college level, and he plays for the University State of Oklahoma. And through there, he once again has many success, except for his last year. His last year, where he's about to enter the NFL draft, he breaks his collarbone. So when he breaks his collarbone, a lot of the NFL teams kind of lose interest in him because of the injury. But that didn't stop Peterson at all. He was still going to go into the NFL draft. Now, a day before the NFL Combine, which is in essence where the NFL teams actually assess an athlete's potential and skill, he receives a call where his half-brother Chris was fatally shot in Houston. So once again, he is faced in a situation where it puts a lot of post-traumatic stress on the mind and on the body. But even through that, he pulls through it, and through the adversity, he uses that and channels it into something positive. And he performs really good at the NFL Combine, where he's finally drafted by the Minnesota Vikings as the 7th overall pick in the draft. And once he comes to the NFL, he has a lot of success. But in 2011, he's once again faced with another post-traumatic stress injury where he tears his ACL ligament, which requires surgery. And a lot of spectators thought that was the end of Adrian Peterson. He wasn't going to come back. But he pulled through again, and miraculously, with his will, he comes back the next season, and he almost nearly shatters the rushing yard record for most yards in a season that was held by Dickerson. He only fell 9 yards short of the record. And then in the following year, he comes back and he leads the Minnesota Vikings to back-to-back playoffs, which is unbelievable to say the least. In 2013, he is again faced with another situation that puts a lot of post-traumatic stress, and probably this is the worst one. He finds out that his 2-year-old son was beaten to death by his ex's wife's boyfriend, which is just devastating. But even through that, Peterson maintains a calm, focused attitude. And 2 days later, he plays in a football game that was going to basically decide whether they went to playoffs or not. And he led his team to the playoffs yet again in 2013. After 2 days after he was beat, he was told that his 2-year-old son was basically murdered. So in essence, all of this, it really just motivates me myself to just, no matter what is placed in front of you, to keep moving forward regardless of what is happening in front of you. There's always going to be so many life obstacles that come in front of you, and it's going to put you in a situation where it's going to make you want to run the other way. But Adrian Peterson, seeing his background and seeing his story, makes me want to run toward that wall and break it down. And it's because of this that through him, he has motivated me to such an aspect that it is the reason why he's the athlete I admire the most.